Hey guys, I have a quick video for you guys today, and it's going to be talking about crosshair placement. On PC, the default is dead center, whereas on console, it's lowered to about here. And I think that there is an issue specifically with weapons like the Last Word, where they play better on the original crosshair placement, and I want to tell you guys more about that. So if you guys look at my field of view, it's 105. If you go to this calculator, you'll notice it says that if you do 105, the real horizontal field of view is 100.8. And why is that? Well, not only is the crosshair placement just moving the crosshair up, it also changes the rendering vanishing point. Now, vanishing point was a thing discovered by Leonardo da Vinci and all his other painters to do the first 3D perspective paintings. What it is, if you can imagine right in the middle of the crosshair, an infinitely far, infinitely dense point that you draw lines to all the corners of the screen, right? So, to here, to here, to here, and to here. And if you lower the crosshair target, reticle location, console default. See? All of a sudden, right? No, it didn't just change the location. I want you to see that again. It didn't just change, it didn't just drag you to the bottom of the screen. Okay, 1. And 2. It moved the gun down. You can see the top of the gun. Versus now, you can't. Okay? What that's doing is it's lowering the vanishing point of the horizon. It's changing where the horizon is. Okay? This is where the horizon is now. That is where the vanishing point is. Okay? From here to here, that's where the horizon is. You can see this fucker's torso, right? And whereas when I move it up, the torso doesn't move. It changed the horizon. So when you do this, all you see is half of the ground. And when you move it up, you are changing it from, remember, 100.8 to 105 field of view. Yes, the field of view is restricted in order to achieve this effect, because this is where the horizon actually is in the game. And if you notice, if you see people playing Last Word on controller, you think, I could do that, right? I can aim. But if you actually go to your computer and try to physically aim, well, this thing kicks up too much because you're not seeing the top 30% of the screen. So let's go to the target range. And I will show you a little bit more about what I mean. Right? So it actually cuts off a bit of the screen when it does this, okay? So I'm going to... Right, okay? Let's try doing that with the PC default. It seems weird. I can't even keep it on target like this, right? It doesn't feel right. Not only is raising the horizon of the entire game and cutting off parts of the screen, not only does it make it harder for you to aim, it also change, because they don't want it to look like the gun isn't aiming where it's supposed to be aiming, right? Because notice, the gun is still pointing at the crosshair, regardless of what you choose. But not only is that bad for gameplay, it's also bad for the art direction. There's a very specific art direction that Bungie uses. And in order to center it, it actually zooms in a little bit. All of the vistas and all of the art direction is made... Look how big this room looks, right? If I change it to the middle of the screen... Well, half of the screen is the ground, right? This room looks really small now, and this is the max field of view. When I do this, you'll notice that the high vaulted ceilings, the pendulum, everything is a lot more immersive, and that's because this is what the game naturally looks like. You're changing, you're propping off your screen whenever you see. Look how good that looks. The gun takes up a part of the screen, but you look like the art direction is built around that. Look how different that looks. So try lowering it to console default. See how good you are with the last word. There's a very good video that I'll link in the description by Late Night Gaming or something like that, where he describes why Bungie, when they were making Halo 2, why they lowered the crosshair versus in Halo 1 where they angled the weapons up and made it look like they're pointing to the center of the screen. And I don't want to recant word for word, but essentially, if you want to increase your field of view and want to make it looks like the gun isn't kicking around too much and want to make it easier to actually shoot and want to make it more accurate to the art direction, play lowered. Just for a couple days. Go to Crucible, see how it is with the last word. I guarantee it's going to feel different. Okay? Anyway, this has been a short video and a public service announcement. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I hope it's not too cringe. See you later.